Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another weekly wears video where I go over every single fragrance that I wore all 7 days last week. So if that's content that you think you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload something new. We're going to jump right into the list, starting with Sunday. And all 7 of these fragrances, all fantastic performers, above average performance, whether it be longevity, projection, or both, and they're all signature scent worthy. This is a great list. Let's jump right into it. On Sunday, I went out with some friends that I hadn't seen in a while and even got a compliment. Scent I decided to go with was Loewe 7 Cobalt. And that friend that actually asked me what I was wearing, people will look at you like you have two heads when you say Loewe. They've never heard of it. You know, if it's not Sauvage or Paco Rabanne 1 million or something like that, they're not sure what you're talking about. But the person that asked about this really liked it. Great atomizer here. This one is, well, aside from being a really good performer, I was really surprised at how long this lasted on my skin. Projected nicely for the first hour or so, but oh man, in the air. It's a grown-up blue scent for me. The black currant in here adds this really nice fruitiness, and it's a little bit sweet. It's woody, it's slightly smoky. Incense vetiver in here has this really masculine edge to it, but you get the sense of a blue fragrance, but nothing familiar, nothing that you've smelled before. This one is really unique. I'm so glad I grabbed this one. Loewe is one of my favorite houses. I'm exploring them more and more. I'm buying more and more fragrances from Loewe. They're a Spanish house. You're getting a ton of value here. They're reasonably priced for the quality and the performance that you're getting here, and the smell. Smell is just fantastic. Worn on Sunday, Loewe 7 Cobalt. So this next one that I wore on Monday was one that I picked up dirt cheap at a Burlington, not expecting much, and I'm so happy I did, because not only is this one a bit harder to find, you can still find it on eBay around $50. For me, well worth that price, but scent I'm talking about is Extraordinary from Rocco Barako. Mandarin orange, mint, and vanilla are some of the notes in here. And I think the closest thing this resembles is Jean-Paul Gaultier's La Malle. But what I was reminded of when I tested La Malle Elixir, I'll get more into that scent in another video, but when I tested Elixir, I thought of this one. Alexa off, Alexa off, Alexa, Alexa off. This has a really resinous sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. It's really well done. It's still grown up. It's a grown up sweetness. There's saffron in here adding this beautiful spiciness to the La Malle DNA. So yes, it does remind me of La Malle, but I like this more, especially with the current day formulation of the OG La Malle. This is a little bit powdery. It has tonka bean in here, and it lasts a long time. Again, theme of this video, these are really great performers, above average. And this one is an above average overall performer. Projection, longevity, kind of checks all the boxes. So has that versatility to be a signature scent, can be worn to work, can also be worn out. Just an amazing fragrance. Extraordinary from Rocco Barako. On Tuesday, my wife and I, we went to an event at the Boston Tall Ships. We had a fantastic time and just a beautiful night, some amazing shots. I'll try to throw those in here, but the scent I decided to go with was 40 Knots from Giorgio. Salt, woods, and seawater are some of the notes. Great atomizers on Giorgio fragrances. This is just classy, luxurious, stylish. It feels rich when you're wearing this. The wearing experience just feels luxury and exceptional. It's above average overall performance. It has this salty, aquatic, creamy sort of rose, woody, masculine. Just I fell in love with this scent the first time I smelled it, and I've grown to love it even more. It is signature scent worthy for sure. This is more for, I would say, an older gentleman. Not that a younger guy couldn't wear it, and I hate attaching age to a fragrance, but this just kind of screams like old money. Really well done. Absolutely love the bottle. The color of this bottle is incredible, and you really have to see it in person to completely appreciate it. But I absolutely love this stuff. This was a total blind buy. However, a lot of you guys had said I should try the Giorgio, and I'm glad I did. It gets a little bit of hype within the community, but well worth that hype. Giorgio, 40 knots. Man, on Wednesday, I had a lot of work. I was all over the place with real estate stuff, showing properties, meeting people, and I just kind of had a craving for this scent. And I find myself wanting to wear this more often than not. Scent I'm talking about is Dolce & Gabbana's Parfum. Citruses, lavender, and tobacco are some of the notes in here. Man, it's a workhorse. This thing is going, the truest definition of signature scent is, this is what I think of. And the tobacco is not done with a heavy hand. So when I say tobacco as being one of the notes in here, it is so subtle, but it just works so well with the other elements of this. I can't quite think of any other fragrance that blends that clean lavender, citrus, gentlemanly, aromatic fougere type DNA with something like tobacco. Maybe Naxos is the closest thing. Not that those smell alike, but just how tobacco is used. It's so well done. It's signature worthy. It's not tobacco in the sense that you're thinking sweet, heavy, like wintertime vanilla based fragrances with tobacco, like a Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. That is not this. It's just so well done. And this is a newer formulation. Obviously, I picked this up at one of the rack stores, and I just wanted to add it to the collection. I know a lot of people talk about older formulations of this being fantastic. I'm sure they are, but this is still fantastic. I mean, you'd be doing yourself a disservice by not grabbing a bottle of the current formulation just because you've heard an older formulation that's way more expensive is better. This stuff is incredible. I love wearing this to work. Anytime I'm in a situation where I'm not sure what the day is going to bring, and I just need something safe and something that I enjoy wearing, that's this. Again, longevity here, really, really good. A day or two on clothes. So next day, if I'm doing laundry, I can still smell this. And this is a unique scent. Not a lot smells like this. For what you're paying here, you get a lot of value. I'm gonna link it down below. This is one that I would consider most of you guys should add to the collection. I don't say that often, but this is one of them. Dolce & Gabbana, Parfum. Now, if you guys have not watched my last rack store pickup video, you need to go watch that. Wait till the end of this video and go watch it. But this is the fragrance that I was able to pick up in that video. And this was love at first sniff. Scent I'm talking about is Amber Teutonic from Dias and Durga. Cardamom, green mandarin, and pine are some of the notes in here. And I touch on it in that video where I sort of describe the scent as being one of those scents that is just transportive. It's so natural smelling. It's so authentic and photorealistic. It's exceptional perfumery. It was done with passion. It's obvious the minute you smell this. Look at the note breakdown. The note breakdown, Opopanox in here, pine, something else that I never heard of. I'll list it here. I'll show an image here of the notes. Just, this was an artistic expression and not meant to be appealing to the masses. So, and sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Here it works. It absolutely works. If you like green fragrances, aromatic, authentic, foresty smelling, earthy green fragrances, this is one that you should absolutely check out. I love this stuff. And again, performed all day on me. This could be signature worthy for a guy who's confident, not looking to be mass appealing. This is gonna be one of those sort of fragrances that you find pleasure in. Amber Teutonic from Dias and Durga. Friday, I don't have the bottle here with me because I just tested it, but I gave it a full wear. Scent I'm talking about is Valentino's Uomo Born in Roma Intense, the newest release from Valentino. And I have some thoughts on this scent. Vanilla, lavender, and vetiver are the only notes mentioned. There's 1000% amberwoods in this scent. Amberwoods is hit or miss for me. For me, this fragrance was a letdown but it smells good. And let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean is it's familiar. It's gonna smell like others in the line. And I'm kind of over this scent profile. It might be one of the best versions of this scent profile, which is what it seems like they keep doing. They just improve on it a little bit at a time, and then take your money. It's not full bottle worthy for me. There's other fragrances that I have that scratch that itch for even less money. If you're a fan of this scent DNA, of the original Uomo Born in Roma, if you love it, this is one that you might want to look at. It would be redundant in my opinion. However, it does all the things that an intense version does. It just amps everything up a little bit. Lasted quite a while on my skin. Again, could be a signature scent. Overall, not a love for me, but I'm glad I tested it. Valentino's Born in Roma Intense. Finally, on Saturday, I went to dinner for my friend's birthday, and it was a perfect opportunity to reach for this one. I've been wanting to wear this for a while. I love this scent profile. Scent I'm talking about is YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. Cardamom, ginger, and lavender are some of the notes. And you can get this bottle right now on eBay, and they do restock from time to time on online discounters. This is a discontinued fragrance, but you can still get this on eBay for roughly $100 for the 60 ml. For me, it's worth it. It's worth that price. I love this scent. I love the original La Nuit de l'Homme. The best way to describe this, it's like, it has this sensual feeling to it. It's warm. But what I like what they did here was the addition of that ginger. They give it a little bit of a sort of modernized, masculine, shower jelly kind of vibe to it. It's very subtle. But what it does here is that it takes that original DNA and it makes it more versatile. And that's what I've found with this scent, is that now this is signature worthy. When before it was hailed as sort of a date night darling, like wear this on date night and every girl's gonna melt. I haven't had that personal experience. My wife's not crazy about this scent DNA. It's just really clean smelling and it has a freshness to it. And the cardamom, obviously the cardamom, beautiful, spicy, sweet, warm, just incredible stuff. And again, why I think this is worth it. Number one, it lasts a long time. This is not a big projector. It's gonna sit closer to the skin, but it's gonna last. This lasts a long time. So on clothes, on skin even, it's gonna last quite a bit. So even when you can't smell it, this is one of those ones that others can smell, especially when they're in close. I know this is hyped and I don't wanna perpetuate the hype here, but this is one that I think come 5 years from now, people are gonna be looking for this one. They're gonna want this, and for good reason. It's good. It's damn good. So grab a bottle when you can. I love it. La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. That's all I have today, guys. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what your weekly rotation was. I always love hearing what you guys are wearing. Gives me ideas as to what my next pickup might be. So drop it in the comment section down below. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.